From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go now. Hey, Cougar 19.
To throw is Milton. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense. Currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge.
Buffalo 18. Go.
To throw, it's Milton. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Ready?
Here's Milton. And that's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. That'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Quinshawn Judkins, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Get up. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now Milton. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Break. Track 60.
And the Broncos.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing is Milton. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 by 6.
Milton. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Ready. 18. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Here's Milton now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Go. 19 strikes. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
The 4-yard line.
Ready.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Red. Alert. 70 Lions.
Smith. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. And back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back to throw. Milton. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That is Joshua Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Black 40. Double 38.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. The try. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 32 on the play.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
The Love wants to shift things around.
Ultra, set.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
That's complete right side to Komet. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Cole Komet, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Here's 2nd and 8. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
70 Rangers. 18, 5 in. Bobcat. Cut 19.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it is caught. Room to maneuver at the 35. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Broncos are back within a score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Chiefs 14, Broncos 9. Jake Moody to kick off.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for fumble.
It's out. It's loose.
And he is not going anywhere. The pursuit excellent as they bring him down hard behind the line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
At the 30-yard line.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Set, hut. Blaster, stick, black 40. Hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Intended for Adonai Mitchell. Incomplete. Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Okay, ready?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
60 red, blue stripe.
Here's Love. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Strike blue. Green jack. Jack, huh?
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Buffalo 18. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Let's go now. Panther 11. 70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60. Ready.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Looking to throw. Milton. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
On the jump.
The three straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, right back to Jenkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
On the double.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Black 40. Ready.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The Chiefs had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
And 10.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Only needed a few inches to pick it up and get behind your center and burrow forward like he did.
And remember what the GMs have told us? We build an offensive line starting with our center, the guy who can make all the line calls and also move those big defensive tackles in order to pick up 1st downs.
An inside run with Judkins. Take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Quinshon Judkins, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to widen their advantage. Elliott good with a PAT. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Broncos 9. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on. 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Milton. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And this offense on third down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Milton. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk, Dragon 60. 19 Lions.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Quality coverage that time. The slowdown was been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
2nd and 10.
Warrior 70. Viking 18. Go.
Back to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4.
21. Broncos 17. Jake Moody to kick off.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the set.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton will set up the screen to Smith. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
18 Radley, 18 Radley. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away? and take control of this game.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. But for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Working out of the gun. Love. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Third and 3.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Blue check. Ready.
Right back to him on first down. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Warren will try the right side. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Ready.
On the give, it's Warren. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That one complete down the field to Smith. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good for Broncos.
18, let's go! 19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
A final shot before break. Milton. His throw incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they can't bring him down. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do.
Oh, he sheds himself free. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 155 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
47-yard line.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Ready?
They'll give up the middle. Jenkins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Love from the gun. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is caught for a touchdown. Kansas City. A great effort there. 43 yards. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we'll leave it. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. It across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Ready?
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hawk 7, from the 18. Dragon 60. Ready?
To throw is Milton. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
79 Broncos. Ready?
To throw, it's Milton. Smith catches left side. Had a nice move, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here's Milton. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Broncos 24. Jake Moody to kick off.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And this will be caught at the 30. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down.
That's caught at the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. 72 yards. And the Broncos are back within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Broncos 31. Jake Moody to kick off.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
10 black. Shot. 7 check white. 10.
Running left, it's Warren. Shoves him aside. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A handoff for Warren. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. Here comes third and the length of the football. Play action this time with Love. And the Broncos get there and take him down. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth.
Black Ultra. Here we go. 52 blue. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it here. He brings it in off the deflection. Twisting away. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
First and 10.
So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10.
43 rail.
Love fires up quickly outside. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up second down.
Gain on the play. Second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
15-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 series. Trouble. 38. Hunt.
Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Ready?
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Quinshawn Jenkins, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Broncos 31. Jake Elliott sets to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes, it's not about what's called from the sideline, it's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Milton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Yeah, that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
18 Rattler. Panther 11.
Here's Milton now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. We're back now in KC. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4.
Okay.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to first and 10.
Hawk 70. Trap 60. 70 Rangers. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Now Milton. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Smith. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. It's a quarterback sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. But you could almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your third-grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put him on the deck.
60 red. 60 red. Green jack. Blue striker.
Love. Now he's going to step up and run. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47.
Ready, ready.
They'll give it to Jenkins. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
At the 49-yard line.
Check right.
Once again, Jenkins. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue, 32. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
On the set.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here.
White.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing is Milton. Throw left side complete. That's Smith.
Well, offensively, that's a mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
18. Trap 50, trap 50.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Here's a 2nd and 7. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cut 19, cut 19.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Ready.
Now 1st and goal.
Come on, come on.
Smith trying to run for it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Rashard Smith, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
31-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jenkins to start the drive. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Love looking to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Able to find Connell, and he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the ready.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10.
Right, 97. 10 black. Set.
Here's Love. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll come up now on second down.
Set. Ready.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
On the double.
They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Come on. Set. 33. Yellow. Set.
Now Love. That's caught right side. It's one. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. Now a run with Warren. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Chiefs, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.